This is Athletes Lives Network exclusive interviews. Today our guest, star basketball player, East Chicago Central, class of 1997, Eric Lowe, better known as E-Lowe. What's going on, cuz?
What's going on? How you doing, man?
Doing good. I want to thank you for being on the website.
No problem.
It's a great opportunity, man, to get some of your history, your athletic experiences, some of the things you went through playing basketball in high school, well, growing up basketball in high school, and then also, anything after high school. And one of the important questions I want to ask of you is, what kind of advice can you give to future athletes who may one day be in your shoes? And then one of the best topics is who you consider the best starting five to ever play at EC Central.
Oh, wow.
And also the best player ever at EC. So first of all, man, just give me your early influences in sports.
Sports influenced me, man. It kept me out of a lot of trouble. Kept me, playing with a group of guys that I love playing with. Met a lot of friends, played a lot of AAU basketball. Met a lot of new people, a lot of new faces, a lot of new coaches. So just really kept me out of the streets, kept me out of trouble, and got me looking forward to it and doing something. So that was a great thing.
So at what age did you really start playing basketball and you knew that basketball was a gift?
I started playing basketball probably at the age of about 7 or 8. That's when I really started liking. I was playing baseball for a long period of time. Then I switched over to basketball. And then I started playing my brother one-on-one. Once I started playing him and beating him, I figured I could beat anybody. So that's what really made me interested in playing, and I really enjoyed that.
Now I grew up in your era, playing basketball, summer leagues and all things like that. But what peers was better than you at the time? Who you wanted to compete against and wanted to beat. Now I know you said your brother, but what other peers did you grow up with?
I think Troy Akery was tough. Tremere Powell, rest of soul and peace, he was tough. That was probably like the two toughest guys. Darnell Ford was pretty good.
That was real good.
Yeah, he was real good. So them kind of had little problems with them guarding me. So they was kind of like compete with them was what made me better.
Now growing up in Chicago, but you grew up in a section that we call Hunky Town.
Right.
Did you feel like an outsider, not officially being from the harbor and not officially being from Calumet?
Not really, because I grew up in the harbor. That's where I originally came from. Then I moved to Hunky Town, and not really, because the Calumet guys was my friends, and the harbor guys were my friends. So we actually played basketball in Calumet. We played in the harbor, so it was more like we was all together, more of a family. So I really enjoyed both sides of the town, actually playing with both of them. So it was really an experience. It was really good fun.
Now you didn't go to Washington Elementary, right? So just give us a little experience on where you went.
I went to St. Mary's Elementary. It was a private school.
You was cheating.
Yeah, I ended up going there, man. I played basketball there for 4 years, and it was the competition wasn't as great as it was like at Block and West Side. So the competition was kind of low, but I really enjoyed it playing with the guys I played with there.
So you said 4 years, so it was from 5th through 8th grade or what?
Yeah, 5th to 8th grade. Yeah.
Okay. Now playing at St. Mary's, and then you come home and the talent is fierce. How did it help you progress? Playing organized basketball in the Catholic system, and then coming home on the streets and you got top notch basketball.
Well, just a lot of just working at it, because just really, like I said, competition was kind of weak. So when I played against the guys that was tougher, they kind of made me tougher. Playing with my friends and playing in summer leagues and playing in the summer. So I really had to adjust, but I really got both of the worlds, playing tough game and playing kind of finesse game. So that's what made me, real tough as I went on. So I kind of had both the best of both worlds, so to speak.
Now you got top flight education, but do you regret not ever playing that block or even Westside?
Yeah, in a sense, and no. You know what I'm saying? Because I think education is important. I think that's what the kids need to know. Like if you're good at a sport, continue to try to get better in it, and try to further your education. But the education can take you further. There's only so many people that goes to the NBA, NFL, baseball, whatever sport you're playing. But education is important. So kind of go to school, get your grades. And that's what St. Mary's did. It taught me a lot of stuff about academic wise, but sports wise. And I did miss Block on the West Side, the competition with my friends and all that. So, but education is important.
Now you're a freshman, and it's time to go to EC Central. Before I get to your freshman year, now you played in the Catholic system for 5 years. Sorry, And now, did you have any plans to go into Bishop Noel, or did you want to go to Central because that was your dream, or what?
Well, actually, I had an opportunity to go to Bishop Lowe. The coaches wanted me to come there. My parents wanted me to go there, but I decided to go to Central. That's where all my friends was at, and I had missed them because I didn't get a chance to go to school with them 5th through 8th. So I ended up going to Central, which I think that I should have went to Bishop Noel. I probably would have been better off, but I ended up going to Chicago Central playing basketball.
Now, in order to play basketball at Central, I understand after your 8th grade year, you go through a process before you go to Central. What is that process?
You play like a little summer league called White Rivers, and I ended up playing that. And that's when I started to combine with all my friends that I had played with earlier before I went to St. Mary's and played with in the summer. So it was a combined of teams, maybe from the Harbor and Calumet, and they combined into one team or sometimes two teams, and we played like White Rivers, and we played all summer long. So that was great because then that brought the toughest back in me, and then I started playing with my friends and get more competitive and then playing harder, playing smarter and learning the game from them, learning the game from me. So we kind of, came together and played well together, actually.
Now, as you know, when you're younger, you get some people that's better than others. Now, as we're getting older, what peers game advanced and what peers game didn't advance to that freshman level at Central?
Let's see. Troy game got better. I think Raphael game kind of stayed the same, but he really stopped playing. Ronnie Nixon game kind of stayed the same. But this I think Troy really picked up his game, like far as on the defense end and offense end. So he kind of got better as we got older. Him, Darnell kind of got better. That's pretty about it.
Now you're playing organized basketball with all your friends now. Give me some feedback on the difference in playing street basketball with Troy, Darnell Ford, Tremel Powell, all them guys. So now you compete in organized basketball at Central.
Organized basketball is way different than street ball. Organized basketball, you got to learn how to pick and roll. You got to learn how to play team ball. You got to learn how to willing to, sacrifice something for the team. When you playing street ball, you're just coming out of court, jacking up shots, shooting the ball whenever you feel like it, doing whatever you want to do. But organized ball, you got to play with an instructor system, instructor offense and defense. So it's a lot about organized ball you need to know. So I really enjoy playing organized ball with those guys because I got to Central, played White Rivers, played freshman. I really enjoyed it.
Now, just give me some feedback on your freshman season at EC Central. I know you went through not a huge transition, but now you in a public school system. Things are a little different than Catholic.
Right.
So just give me your feedback on how you adjusted to now being around your friends full time academically and socially and athletically.
The freshman year was really good as far as playing basketball wise. Because now with my friends, now we hanging out at practice, we playing practice, we having a good time on the court and outside of the court and all summer long. So I had a great freshman year. The freshmen had A and B team. I was fortunate to be on the A team. Just practicing hard, playing good. So, guys kind of roughed me up, got me really prepared, for my going up in the ranks, like to play JV, playing varsity. So guys kind of prepared me for that, me being a freshman. So really had a lot of, hard games, hard practices, but, got through them. So it was pretty good.
Gotcha. Now you're a sophomore at Central. As you know, it's big pride playing on the varsity level at Central, and not many people play on the varsity level as a sophomore. Was your goal as a sophomore to be on the varsity, or did you want to advance just to the next level so you could just keep growing as a basketball player?
I wanted to play varsity, but I feel like my game hadn't developed yet, so I kind of stayed with the JV team so I can develop my game, so I can develop different things that I needed to do. And our varsity team was so good that we had a lot of great players on the team. That was like Division I players. Some of them could have been NBA players, but just they didn't do what they're supposed to do academically wise to make it that far. So.
Yeah. Was that like Will Puckett and them season?
Yeah, Willie Puckett and them. There was a lot of them before me that was real great. Wayne Jones, Willie Puckett. There's a lot of them. I can't even think of all of them. There was old Pete, Anton Williams was one of them. There's a lot of great players before me. Way before me. So.
Now, what improved in your game from your 8th grade year at St. Mary's, White Rivers, freshman year, and now you're a sophomore? Like, what area of your game did you gain more confidence in?
I'll say my jump shot. I think more when I was in 8th grade, I was more penetrating, just go to the hole a lot. really didn't shoot the ball that well. So as I got to my freshman year on, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, played a little college ball, I developed a real good jump shot, and that's what carried me on until I stopped playing basketball. So my jump shot really got better.
Now, how did your sophomore season go?
Sophomore season was good. It was better than freshman year. I averaged a little more points. I started. It was more tougher because you playing against used to scrimmage against the varsity guys all the time. And they used to rough us up, but I played pretty good. It was a good season.